You join us here on the hillside somewhere in the Lake District. We've been parked here for 2 nights. We only ever like to stay in a place for about 2 or 3 nights, and that's why today is moving day. But first of all, while Mark finishes off his cup of tea, I'm going to make use of the river. I don't have a shower inside my camper van, so if you're wondering how I wash my hair, well, this is one of the ways. I only really do this in the summer because, well, the water was freezing. Mark doesn't really have this problem. Number 1, because he's got a shower in his motorhome, and number 2, because, well, the distinct lack of hair, to be honest. We've left our park up and we are going somewhere else. I think we're going to a forest to try out our new underquilts for our hammocks. But first of all, we've run out of milk, so we've got to go via a shop to go pick up some milk. I'm following Mark, who's in front of me, and it's going to take us about an hour to get to where we're going. Anyway, enough from me. This is where we've come. This is our hammocks. This is our second day here. We've been here for 2 nights. There's Mark there sitting there. His cup of tea's just over there. And I am cooking brunch. And we're moving off today, aren't we? We're gonna take down camp and head to, where are we going? To a quarry?
A hidden pool. And for those that want to know, the under blankets have been a complete success. I highly recommend the under blankets.
And did you sleep in your sleeping bag last night?
No. I didn't even bother getting in my sleeping bag.
Did you just have it laid over the top of you?
Yeah.
Singularly or double?
I just, whatever it was, I just didn't even look, just pulled it over the top of me, got in the hammock itself and put the sleeping bag on top, and that was it.
But I think
really well, really warm. Last
night was it only dropped down to about 14 degrees, so we probably would have been warm anyway.
Warmest I've ever been.
That's my hammock over there. I put my feet into the sleeping bag and I was sort of in it, but I didn't zip it up at all. It was only zipped up to like my knees, and that was just so it didn't fall off. But I was really warm as well, and the shape was really good as well. My feet weren't sliding to the bottom and my head wasn't sliding to the top, so it was perfect. And the dogs, both of the dogs, I mean Dylan was down here as well, wasn't he? Yeah, both of the dogs were down here just on top of their sleeping bags. And that's it. We're all packed up, ready to go. And that's where we were. Come on then, dogs, let's go. Come on, Zippy.
So for those of you interested in our packs, Sue's got the Aurora 50 litre.
And this is Mark's. Mark's is also, he copied me, he's got the Osprey Atmos LT 50. His is the newer model, right?
Yeah, just sort of giving you an idea of what sort of packs we're using, and maybe we'll talk about some of the gear that we take and swap out and change to other bits of equipment at times. But yeah, we've had a couple of days in the forest away from the vans, and now we're going back because we've got something we need to film somewhere else. We're going to go off to look at some hidden quarry, so that's where you're going to follow us to if you stay with us.
Okay, comment below who you think got the most bitten in the forest. Was it Mark or was it me, Sue? Write a comment down below. Magically appeared at the vans. but we just stayed here a night before we move on. You've seen this in one of our other videos. So Zebby, come on. Go on in the front. Co-pilot. Okay. Keys. Let's shut the fan. Got my water bottle. Shut the door. Mark's just battening down his hatches now. And I'm following him. So there's quite a few cars here.
Some of the park ups I've chosen in the past have been
A
a little bit iffy. Yeah, they haven't been the best. This one looks a little bit of a gem, to be honest. So
It was tricky getting here, and you definitely wouldn't be able to get here in anything bigger than our vans.
Sue seemed to fare a little bit better because the lanes were really narrow. That's what we're saying. And look, let me just turn it around. This is the first time we've seen it, first time we've been here. So you're seeing what we see for the first time, which
Oh, there is someone swimming.
and it's a hidden cave and quarry. I might run back to the van to see if I've got a pair of shorts. Because who was it? It was Paul G. Paul G asked,
How do you
Paul,
keep cool?
Paul and Denise asked, how do we keep cool? We find places like this, Paul. The vans are in the sun, actually.
Full sun.
So yeah, we're gonna go get in the pond down there.
How do we get down though? Well, it brings me to some dangerous locations. You won't be able to see how steep this is, but maybe Mark videoing from the other angle, you might be able to tell.
It's quite steep, so be careful.
We're going down, so I think that's a good sign.
So that's the way down. Oh, I thought that led to a little doorway. That was a bit deceiving. Looking at it from around here, it looked like there was a shadow in there, and I thought that was a doorway. But there seems to be little. Just found another one around there. Little sort of caverns, but it's really cool down here. Have you noticed the temperature drop? And you can hear the jets going over. Unfortunately, I can't show you them because we're too low down. Oh yeah, just dumped all their rubbish down there. Lovely. And people say van lifers dump rubbish. This is really nice. Oh, go on then.
Go on, go find the water.
Where's the water? Okay, look at that. Wow.
Wow.
What are you thinking?
I think it fits.
Dripping with rain, a nice shower there. Dogs have gone straight in. My feet are wet and slippery now. Okay, we made it. And this is how we keep the dogs cool in summer. Find places like this.
So can you get out or not? Get this way.
Well, I definitely think we're going to be coming back here again, do you?
Yes, definitely.
Be careful on that metal now, he's shook on it because it'll be slippery.
It does found the stick.
So Sue,
Mark says he can't get in.
I don't know if I can get in, it's too bloody cold. I just put my toes in. It's like getting into ice water from a fridge.
It's such a wing. The dogs are in, it can't be cold.
Yeah, the dogs just jumped in. I don't know what's wrong with them.
You'd have to do a time lapse, a quicker one. You'll have to speed this bit up.
Well, I don't think I'm going to be any quicker. In fact, I think I'm going to be a whole lot slower if I get in at all.
Alright, once you're like sort of in.
Well, you're not in. Do you remember when I was saying I'm in? And you're saying, it's only up to you in these? Well, you're doing the same.
You're away. Yeah, but you can't even talk because you're not even in. So.
Okay, so she's finally got in at long last. I've saved you the pain of watching like 2 hours of dipping toes.
Debbie. Debbie. Debbie.
Don't call them in because they're going to hurt their legs on these metal.
Wow. That was really nice. The dip was really nice. Mark chickened out big time. But look at this. It's absolutely amazing. So that's where we've just been. It's so much colder down here. It's really lovely and sunny, like up there, but down here it is so cold. So it's a bit of a trek back to the van. We hope you've enjoyed following us along on this journey. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like it, and of course share it with all your friends. And we hope you join us again for our next adventure.